It's very mean of you, Eponymous. I would never accidentally mute myself and then not notice and talk to myself for like 20 minutes straight without ever realizing that. That's crazy. That would never happen to me. I'm so smart. I'm so good at streaming, and I'm aware of how to perform the stream. Hey guys, Merlino, thank you for the 12 months, by the way, dude. Holy shit. A whole year with me? My sincerest apologies. Hey Dragon. Hey Fury. Hey Eponymous. Hey Live. Aiden, Kirby, how we all doing today? Ugh. Honestly, not the worst week. Bit better for VTubing overall. Kind of cool, kind of fun, very demure, very dramaless. There's only like one real bit of drama. It was annoying drama, but there's only one real bit of drama. Everything else is pretty chill. We've got your birthday tomorrow. Happy early birthday, Akib. I won't be streaming tomorrow, so I'm sorry I can't say happy birthday to you on the day, but yeah, happy early birthday. Have a good one. I had mine last week. I can't believe you're copying me. I had my birthday last week and you're already having yours. It's giving copying my VTuber model and not telling me about it so I can make a tweet. I can make a tweet about it. Tag number one, if you think we're going to see Guru Mumi again. Mumi you probably won't see again for a while, or at least not in any significant capacity. I imagine she's probably going to be taking a break. You might see like videos or songs here and there, but I doubt it's going to be any consistent fashion. Yeah, don't you know it's my birthday year? You're so right, Aiden. I claimed this year as my birthday year. You can't, nobody else is allowed a birthday this year. That's not fair. It's illegal. Been an eventful week of me with all the pets, my iPad hating me. Hey, you have pets with you. That's an immediate W. If I could spend every single week of my life just hanging out with my dogs and not having to worry about anything else ever, that is kind of bliss. Honestly, give me a cave and like a little farm and some dogs, man, and I am the happiest numberal. Wasn't there a massive drama in the Spanish sphere? I did immediately get a comment on my short about that, but I don't speak Spanish and therefore I didn't keep up with it. So I don't know, but maybe I did immediately get a comment about it. So maybe I'll get informed. Hey Truji, how you going? Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck. Oh. So yeah, I know you like the VVDMC motivated animation. Have you seen the new there's an extended version? I have not seen the new extended version. I probably can't play it because it'll get copyright attacked, but oh, thank you for the hydrate. Hey Radium, how you going? Thank you for the stretch. Oh, if you're born in 2000, you will literally never forget how old you are unless you forget what year it is. Of course, I've definitely never done that. Yeah, that's cool. If I need to remember my age, has my birthday happened this year? No. Subtract one from the year. If it has happened, it's the year. So W. Oh, but yeah. Any Rico this week? A bunch of debuts. Not really much in the way of drama. There was the Brave Matsuri yesterday. I don't know if any of you guys got to see that. It was in LA, so probably not. Yeah, I mean, I think the only like drama this week has been kind of around the GamerSup stuff, which, oof, yikes. Wait, I've heard that name Raccoon before, but I wasn't following it myself. Wait, you know, I've seen that pop up in my feed a few times, but I've not actually, I'd never actually followed up on it. It was something about, I haven't looked at it, but dang. I very much have kind of taken a stance of like, hey, like I will cover English speaking stuff in the short, but I don't speak Japanese, I don't speak Spanish, and therefore I'm not really going to be doing, you know, other languages drama, just because there's not really any point. There's probably people in that language sphere that can do it, you know, better than I ever could. The wall is painted, plus I have some paint paws on my floor now. Thank you, Kat. new fridge will get delivered next week. Dang, you're making progress. You just move into a new place, or you just getting it set up? It sounds like moving. I feel like cat paw prints on the ceiling or the floor adds a lot of personality. It shows you have cats and you're the crazy cat lady, and I think that's great. Was watching a video of Oblivion remastered magic damage. You can do incredibly high damage. Oh, Oblivion, you can do incredibly high anything because everything stacks and everything can be made in a custom spell and you can just sort of spam it. Somehow Enya managed to perform. I'm sure she did amazing. She definitely wasn't fucking freaking out beforehand. That would be crazy. I'm sure she did great. I'm surprised she didn't fucking ruin her voice practicing for like 12 hours straight beforehand. Pen prints on the wall, show me you're freaky. Do I look like Spider-Man to you? Do I look like I crawl on the ceiling like a little goblin child? Do I give off those vibes? What are you trying to tell me? We're doing a lot of after water damage. Oh shit, that does suck. Oof. Fucking, dude, water sucks. I know we need it to survive and everything, but dude, whoever created water, L invention. That shit, dude, if you get water anywhere in your walls, in your house, and it would just destroy shit. I don't know why. I don't know why it's so powerful, but it will do critical damage to your infrastructure, and there's very little you can do about it. Anyway, just get better at managing water. Would I look like Katara to you? You want to just fucking bend the water out? Yeah, L God. Can we get some L God? No, wait. This could get me in trouble. People will think I'm like fucking hating on religious people. I had the voice effects at that time. I believe you're only saying, oh, when I did the like little.
When I turn my voice into whatever this is.
I'm gonna not do it too much because I got people told me they're like, yeah, no, that actually gave me a headache. Thank you for that. What are we talking about? We're kind of just bouncing around. We're talking about how our weeks went. We're painting walls. We're putting cats on the ceiling. We are talking about. We danced around a bit of drama, but dihydrogen monoxide, more like dihydrogen methionide. Okay, there's rubber, there's elastic, there's Mr. Fantastic, and then there's that fucking sentence, because that is a stretch, my guy. But yeah, no, I mean, I've had a pretty chill week. I got invited to the Siren has a Cobblemon server with a bunch of people in it, and I managed to I snuck my way in. I deceived them. They did not know who they were inviting. I've managed to go behind enemy lines and sneak my way onto the server. So I was playing that last night. Ran into like Rikami and Siren and some new people that I've not spoke to before. I think Cabal's on there. I need to actually see if I can get Cabal to TP me to his house, because apparently he's building like a massive thing. I don't know what it is yet, but it's made out of deep slate and blackstone, so I know it's going to be some cool ass evil villain lair probably. But yeah, so I've kind of been obsessing with that. I'll probably stream it at some point. I don't know when, but some of my streams next week will probably be Cobblemon. I kind of just ran around. I literally sat and threw safari balls at a Snorlax for like 10 minutes straight. I wasted like 40 of them until it caught, but I have a massive fucking Snorlax now, so that's a W. I want to get a Garchomp. It's like my have like the beginnings of a house, and I want to get the house set up and I want to get a Gibble. Get myself a little Garchompy. Garchusi. Like a tower. I have no idea what it is. I genuinely haven't been able to see it because it hasn't been on the server, but I'm curious. Do not get hit with a lawsuit from Nintendo. Did y'all see that the Pal World lawsuit that happened? I mean, you probably saw the lawsuit, but did you see the outcome of it? Dude, Nintendo sued Pal World for the Pokeball aspect of it and for the gliding. Which the gliding is weird, because I don't know what Pokemon game would the gliding be from. Like Gen 7 when you had like the Pokemon pick you up and stuff? I don't know. But yeah, Nintendo sued Pal World and made them remove the Pokeballs. So now apparently the guys just appear beside you, and they got rid of the ability to glide with your pals. So instead you glide with a glider and the pals just give you a buff. And I hate Nintendo so much. Do you know who I hate more than Nintendo? Nintendo fanboys. There's a group of adults. They're like the gamer versions of Disney as adults, and they just suck the dick of Nintendo without pause eternally. And it's so frustrating to see. No idea, just know my poor Nintendo has been dead for a few weeks and I've been too lazy to charge it. Valid. Just... I don't know how Nintendo... I mean, I do know how Nintendo is still relevant, right? Because they are the normie gaming company, right? Where they're not really appealing to the capital G word gamers on Reddit and Twitter. They're more appealing to, like, your normie fucking 32-year-old Pokemon manic who will buy every Pokemon game on release date and never question it. So it makes sense that they're still kind of around, but dude, they've been scummy for so long. They've done things that if any other gaming company did, they would get fucking burned at the stake. And it's just... they just keep getting away with it because they're Nintendo. Dude, when Scarlet Violet came out, right? And they cut out the majority of the Pokedex, so there was no every Pokemon in the game anymore. It was only a few, so you couldn't physically catch them all anymore. And they released the game, I think that was actually Sword and Shield that happened in, but then Scarlet and Violet came around and was probably the single most broken Nintendo game to ever drop. Like, that shit genuinely just did not run. And it was horrible looking, it had terrible graphics, and you still had motherfuckers on the internet being like, but the gameplay is fine, so it's okay. Genuinely, people coming out in defense of, like, get behind me, Nintendo, I'll take the blame. Like, I don't know how they get away with releasing pretty mid games recently, acting like complete dicks to everyone, being probably the least approachable gaming company ever. Like, imagine if any other game developer in this scene was like, yeah, no, our games are only going to be on one platform. You're not going to be able to buy them anywhere else. They're going to stay like full price forever. And every like 3-4 years, you're going to have to spend another $600 to buy the Nintendo machine to play the Nintendo games. Like, no, there are exclusives in other games, but no other game developer is like, hey, we only release on these consoles, and also we sell these consoles, and we release all our games on here, and if you want to play them, you have to. Not to mention, these consoles are dog shit for playing like any other game, really, unless they're also like casual game. Like, I'm not going to sit down and play fucking Titanfall on my Nintendo Switch. Sony does it a little bit, and I hate Sony for it as well, but Sony, I feel like, gets shit on more, right? Like, when Sony releases an exclusive, I feel like people rightfully are like, hey, Sony, can you stop being a bunch of cunts? Sony is, like, the least reputable of gaming companies. Like, people give Sony so much shit, but Nintendo just kind of gets the free pass because it's Nintendo. Oh, and it's just, it frustrates me. I hate this sort of mindless buying thing. They will never resell games to different consoles. Like, you'll never see Pokemon Black on Nintendo Switch. No, and they won't. That's why I always say it is moral. I don't emulate or pirate any games, but Nintendo games, fuck them. Honestly, fuck them. Do not care. If you want me to play your dogshit game, don't make me buy another $500 to $600 console to play one game. Like, I'm not gonna do that. It's why the new, like, Pokemon XYZ Legends that's coming out, and you're gonna have to buy the Nintendo Switch too, and it's like, no, I'm not gonna pay $500-600 to buy the Nintendo machine to play one Pokemon game. I am okay, actually. I hate companies that don't put older games lower price. You know who the worst for that is? Call of Duty. Let me open up my Steam right now. Right? And let's go browsing for some bullshit, shall we? If I search up Call of Duty on Steam, Black Ops 3, which released in 2015, it is 10 years old, is still 45 quid. For context, I'm pretty sure that is triple the price of Stardew Valley. Black Ops 2, which released in 2012, that's 13 fucking years ago, is still 40 quid, which is like 50 USD, 60 USD. Black Ops, which is 15 years ago, is still 30 quid. Black Ops 6 is 70 quid. That was last year's Black Ops. Like, the fact that Black Ops from a year ago and Black Ops from 10 years ago have a price difference of about 20 quid is stupid. Ghosts is 40 quid. And then, oh, don't get me started. most games that are that old, right? What would happen is it'd be like, okay, Black Ops 2 is 40 quid, but it's like a remastered Game of the Year edition. You get all the DLC. So you go in and it's like, okay, I pay 40 quid, but I get everything in all the DLC, all of everything, blah, 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 right? No, actually. No. All the DLC is still there. You don't get any of it. And in fact, all the DLC costs like 11 quid each, and there's like 4 of them. So it's like 40 quid for the game, and then like another 50, 60 quid for all the DLC. So it's like 100 quid if you want the full game. And it's like, who the fuck is pay? I want to play like Black Ops Zombies with some of my friends, right? And Black Ops 2, I think, is some of the best zombies in the game, in the history of Call of Duty. And normally, shut up, I don't want to talk to you, Siri. Normally, it'd be easy because you'd be like, oh, just hop on fucking Humble Bundle, hop on any keys, whatever, and pick it up for like 4 quid. But no, you can't do that anymore. I have an itch called From Software. I've never had a Nintendo console, but From Software now made me interact with the geriatrics that run a Nintendo. That is why I don't think the next... is the next FromSoft game a Switch exclusive? I can't remember if that is a thing. Is it a Switch? Because if it is, I'm going to be sad. I'm not buying... It is, yeah. I'm not buying it. Same reason why I've never played Bloodborne, because I refuse to buy a console to play one game. I'm not buying a Switch 2 to play one game either, so I guess I'll just never play that FromSoft game. RIP. Actually, do you know what my actual least favorite practice in modern gaming is? It's the games that release and they have like 15 to 20 DLCs. Fuck that. Actually fucking end yourself. Like the games where you buy a game and you're like, oh, I can play this new game, and then you open up the DLC and it's like death by 1,000 cuts, right? It's like you open up the DLC and it's a 4 quid DLC, a 5 quid DLC, a 7 quid DLC, a 4 quid DLC. Train Simulator is the comically funny one, but Arma annoys me. So Arma, you go to like the Arma DLC and it's like, hey, there's Arma 3 tanks for 8 quid. Do you know what it gives you? 3 brand new armored vehicles. You get 3 tanks in the game for 8 quid. TAC Ops mission packs, Malden, Jets, Apex, Marksman, Helicopters, Carts, Zeus, Contact, Charity pack that's free. Creator DLC, Creator DLC, Creator DLC, Creator DLC. There's like 20 odd DLCs here that are each like 5 to 10 quid. Some of them are 15 quid. And it's like, I don't... Because then you have to go look it up on the internet and you're like, okay, what DLCs should I be buying for this new game? And it's like, Paradox games are also the worst. I've heard that the new Stellaris is dog shit. I haven't bought the new Stellaris DLC because I heard update 4 broke everything, but Paradox games do that and are so frustrating. Warhammer is the worst. Total War Warhammer is perhaps the worst gaming franchise for DLC. Genuinely. Because not only do you need to get the DLC of the current game, you need to get the DLC and the past games of all the previous Total War Warhammers in order to get all the content in the new Warhammer. Genuinely, fuck off. I hate it so much. Like, Warhammer 2 has 28 Nobody, you should have a limit on Steam. There should be a DLC limit. You get like 6, maybe. I don't mind DLC if it's like legitimately adding shit to the game, but so much DLC is like, dude, just compile this shit together. Stop trying to sell me. Because you know what it is? They do it because it disguises how bad of a fucking... Oh yeah, hi Cupcake. And hi Fur. It disguises how bad of a deal it is because you don't do the math in your head of how much you're getting ripped off, right? Because if I said, okay, you can get 2 new legendary lords for the Lizardmen and Beastmen. So you get like a little bit of extra units for one specific race for 8 quid. And then there's another one for another specific race and another one. If I gave you each one of those together and I said, hey, for 6 races to get a bunch of new units, I'm going to charge you 50 quid, which is like the price of the game, right? I'm going to charge you the entire price of the game again in order to have like 5 new units per race. You tell me rightfully, to go fuck myself. But what they do is they package it into like tiny little packages. So it's like one race and another race. So it's like, oh, it's just £6 here and there. It's like £6 there, £6 here. And you don't realize until you look at it and you're like, wait, I'm paying like double the price of the game for fucking nothing. That's the thing that frustrates me. Like Witcher DLC, I don't mind. Witcher DLC is fine. RimWorld DLC is fine. DLC where it's like an actual expansion are okay. I do not mind it. But when I can get more content for the game by downloading a free mod made by the community, what the fuck are you doing? You know? What is another like really bad game? I'm scrolling through my DLC, my games list. What's another really bad game for DLC? Witcher's probably the best game for DLC. Witcher, I don't mean to sound like every Redditor ever, but Witcher kind of... Destiny 2, yeah, because doesn't that lock you at like the story progression with DLC? XCOM DLC is actually okay. Enemy Within has just like one DLC, right? You get... Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of Slingshot and Elite Soldier being separate DLCs, but there's only 3 DLCs for Enemy Unknown, and one of them is Enemy Within, which is a massive expansion. I think XCOM 2 is a little worse, if I remember correctly. Like, XCOM 2 has 7 DLCs, which is definitely a little bit worse. Destiny 2 literally deleted the main campaign. Didn't Destiny 2, like, bring Ace back and then put him behind DLC or something? War of the Chosen is a pretty big expansion, which I don't mind, but the other shit that is like £4 for a mission is Oh, there was a game I was looking at the other day that was like that. It was like you had to pay like £5 for extra missions and shit, and it was like, what the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean? Just I think that's what I hate. I think if it's building on base game massively, I think it's okay. What I hate is little bits of content that could have been in their original game and nobody would have really noticed. They get repackaged and sold for money when they don't need to be. Like when it's a unit upgrade or like an extra character or, you know, some bullshit like that where it's like, this could have just been like an extra weapon. This could have just been in the base game. You didn't need to repackage this for DLC. You're just fucking trying to scam money. I would actually rather that the game costs more and you put all the content in than it costing less and you selling it as DLC, because I feel like that's scummy. Bungie's in a copyright lawsuit currently about their main campaign and can't defend themselves in court because even they can't... Wait, they can't access their main campaign? Wait, why is Bungie getting sued for their campaign? The DLC funds massive updates and free stuff. I still don't think that's worth charging excessive amounts of money for DLC. Again, I would rather the game cost more. You know? I would. Here's the thing for me, right? Is that I've started judging games on other games, right? I've started judging games by indie games, right? And indie game, like Schedule 1, for example, is a little indie game that I've been playing on stream, and I love it. It's super fun, it's super addictive. It costs like 15 quid. Right? I look at... let's see what other games are on here. Wildermyth is a really... I'd highly recommend Wildermyth if any of you haven't got it. It's like 20 quid. Very cool. A fun little like RPG campaign system in it. Tunic. Fucking... Dude. Tunic is 25 quid. And it was genuinely one of the most insane gaming experiences I've ever had, right? Fucking Outer Wilds is probably the single best game I've played maybe in the last 10 years. I genuinely think Outer Wilds and its ending and everything was maybe the most impactful like gaming moments that I've had. And Outer Wilds is 20 quid. Right? So you have games like that that are like 20 quid, 25 quid, and they are like completely like life-changing, monumental, insane. experiences. And then you go to like, I don't know, fucking... what's like a game that came out, like a AAA game? I don't know. I don't really play AAA games a lot, if I'm being honest. But I don't know, like the recent, like the new COD or the new sports game every year, or dog, even some good games. I'm still like, man, I prefer indie games. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Indie games have like a little quality to them that I think is, I don't know how to describe it. I genuinely don't know how to describe. There's a vibe to indie games, right? That you don't get in AAA games. And I think it's sort of this idea of there being like, it's like this small, niche, comfy little area that you sit in and you play a game. And it is very specific and it has a very unique vibe to it. I feel like a lot of AAA games become very samey. They become very meh. Like, they blend together a lot. I think it may be like, it sounds like shit, like, maybe like the HUD. Every game having like the same HUD and like the same quest markers and the same... Even honestly, graphics, man. I feel like I prefer indie graphics. Like, I'd rather a game have like a cool art style that, you know, is very stylized. It might not be high fidelity, but it looks cool, than a game that is meant to look photorealistic. Do you know what I've been playing recently? It's been like a little thing at the bottom of my screen that I've kept open. I could show you guys. I've been playing a little thing called Rusty's Retirement. And it's very cool. If you like idle games and you like things that kind of... I need to play it. Expedition 33 is one of those AAA games that I think I will be playing because it looks amazing. I do need to play it. I've been holding off because I've been buying so many games recently, but I think I might splurge and grab myself it. But Rusty's Retirement is like a little indie game. It's like Stardew Valley but idle, and it sits at the bottom half of your screen. Not the bottom half. It's like just above your taskbar, and it can sit over the rest of your monitor, and it just kind of goes in the background while you do other stuff. It's kind of great. I kind of love it. Expedition is not a AAA game. It's made by 30 people. Okay, that makes sense. What is AA? What does anyone have the definition of AAA and AA? Because I remember, wasn't there a game dev? Was it Ubisoft when they made like Skull and Bones that said it was the first quadruple A game ever, and then it released and people were like, "Dude, this is dog shit." What do you mean? I'm looking through my games that I've played recently. Split Fiction was really good. Would highly recommend Split Fiction. If you can find someone to play it with, I would highly recommend. Larian is the equivalent of today's AA studios. Is Larian AA? I guess that makes sense, because they're not quite triple... Yeah, I get it. Skull and Bones dropped and flopped. Dude, Skull and Bones was only talked about, that I remember, because of how much it flopped despite it getting hyped up as much as it was, which is really funny. Has Ubisoft released a good game in the past, like, 5 years? Man, I'm looking up Ubisoft games. Oh, so my left foot is tingling like a motherfucker, and I don't know why. It's so weird. I might be having a stronk. Okay. List of Ubisoft games by release date. Okay, Wait. Prince of Persia: Sands of Time? Huh? Excuse me? They're remaking Prince of Persia: Sands of Time? Wait, okay, do you know what game I really want to play on stream? How long have you been sitting in the same spot? A while, because I was editing this short before this, so I've kind of been sitting here for like 6 hours. I think I might have, yeah, like, got pins and needles. What? Okay. There's a Prince of Persia game that I don't know if anyone else fucking played, but I loved it growing up. What? Where is it? This one. It looks nothing like any other Prince of Persia, which is why anytime anyone talks about Prince of Persia, I'm like, oh, I imagine you mean this one. Hang on. Let me bring this up for you really quick. Because I need to ask. Did any other person on the planet play this game? Did any of you play this game? Because I loved this game growing up, and I don't think I've ever seen another person talk about it. I never finished this game, and I want to play it again. I want to do it on stream because this game was I could never beat it. Have I told a story about needing to get my mom to help me beat this game? So when I was a kid, I mean, this released in 2008, so I was probably about 8 years old, right? And when I was a kid, I had this game on Xbox 360, and there's a boss in the game where you have to like stun him, and then when he's stunned, you have to like mash A to like to do damage to him. Like a lot of the boss fights, I think became like quick time events, which is like but back then I didn't care because I was 8 years old and I had no standards, right? And I remember I used to be able to beat the boss. I used to be able to like get him down, but every time it came to button mashing, I just couldn't hit the button fast enough. It didn't matter what I did. So I had to get my mum to come through and sit beside me while I played the game, and then I would beat the boss, and then when it got down to the button mashing, I'd pass the controller to her and she would mash it fast enough, and then she'd pass it back to me, and I'd beat the rest of the boss. And then it's kind of cute now that I think back on it. It's kind of a good memory I have with my mom. I have one like of that with my dad as well. That was a King Kong game, another Xbox game. This one, it was based on the movie this one. And this one, there's a moment where you like walk into this area and you knock down a piece of fire to burn down some grass, right? And that releases like 2 velociraptors on you. And I remember the velociraptors scared the shit out of me in this game. Because you're a little guy. You have like a little gun maybe, but mostly you have like a spear, right? And these things scared the shit out of me because they would chase you and they were big and they were scary, and I was like 5, 6 years old. So for this section, I had to get my dad to do it for me because I couldn't do it because I got so scared of the velociraptors every time. So yes, I was a little baby, but you know. Good memories with the fam. Good game. I do kind of want to go back. I want to do... I'm debating doing a nostalgia stream week or something where I just stream old games that I played in my childhood. So like King Kong, Prince of Persia, Cameo, Prototype, what are the games that I love as a kid? Skyrim doesn't really count, I think. I still play that to this day. Like a lot of the OG Xbox games I loved. And I think it'd be fun to go back and play them again. And maybe do like, I don't know, like a nostalgia week or a nostalgia month. And where I just go back and I like, hey, I played this game when I was 8. Let's see how it is. Let's see. So, Heroes of Might and Magic, they're releasing in mid-2025. Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake is coming out in 2026. Wait, there's a new Tom Clancy's The Division coming out? Simpsons Hit and Run. Yes! Dude, I watched like a 2-hour Summoning Salt video on Simpsons Hit and Run the other day. I need to play that game again. Wipeout as well. Wipeout was amazing. I loved Wipeout. Dude, Wipeout was this... If we're thinking about the same game, I played it on Xbox, the original Xbox. Are we thinking of the same... We might not be thinking of the same game. Wait, we might be thinking of a different game. Was it Wipeout? Oh no, what am I thinking of? We've been over this before. There's a game, and it was like King of the Hill party games, where you played like little mascot characters, but it was really brutal. It had violence and shit, and it was like portrayed as like a game show. Was it Whacked? Is that what it was called? Whacked? It was called Whacked. Dude, I loved this game as a kid as well. Hang on, let me see if I can pull it up. This game, it was like a little game show like esque game where you played one of these little guys and you went through these different mini games, picking up items and like killing people with them, and you played like King of the Hill and Dodgeball, and oh dude, I'm getting nostalgia. That's how you know I'm a hag now. Hey Season. Prince of Persia: Lost Crown came out. I did not play Assassin's Creed Shadows. I haven't played Assassin's Creed in a billion years. Anno 117, I've never played. Assassin's Creed Jade, I've not played. Prince of Persia: But they've been releasing Prince of Persia games and I've just not been playing them. Just Dance 2025, Monopoly 2024, Star Wars Outlaws. I'm looking for any game that I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that game, that was good. Valiant Hearts, Skull and Bones was a flop, more Prince of Persia, Avatar, Just Dance again, because you know you need a Just Dance every year, right? You can't just keep the same game. Rocksmith, The Settlers. Dog, when is the last good game Ubisoft released? For Nostalgia Week, you should revisit some of the old Newgrounds games. Dude, oh, like, not Age of Empires, what's it called? What was the little history game where you started as a caveman and you sent little guys across? Age of... Fuck, what was it called? I never played Chrono Trigger or Star Wars The Force Unleashed. Force Unleashed. Star Wars The Force Unleashed. It wasn't Age of Empires. It was Age of War. I think that was it. Hang on. Let's see. OG Xbox games. What Xbox games did I play? I think I remember playing Splinter Cell. Dude, the Shrek game was unironically goated. What do y'all know about the Shrek game? Xbox Shrek game went crazy. An unironic masterpiece. 10 out of 10 would play again. Or the Simpsons game. Did you guys ever play the Simpsons game? That was actually pretty good as well. Not hit and run. Like this. Did you guys ever play this? This was also a good game. I enjoyed this game a lot. Dude, there's so many games that I've just forgotten about. What I need to do is I need to dig up my old like Xbox Live account and just look through all the achievements and shit I had on there and see what games I played. Because I know for a fact there's some bangers. I rage quit in the last level and my save corrupted. Yeah, that sounds about right for Xbox games. But it was cool. You played as all the different people and all the different family members had different powers and shit. I don't know, man. It was just kind of cool. It was a cool little experience. There's my Google search of Vtuber drama. There's my channel. I never played the original Sense of Time. It came out in 2003. I was 3 years old. I was not enough of an unk. Favorite console? Poll? If you guys want to start a war? Okay. Okay, why not? Favorite console? Tony Hawk? I never played Tony Hawk, but can I interest you in Skate 3? Xbox. PS1. We'll do OG Xbox. Nintendo DS. And... there's not enough options for the poll. Oh, the PSP. There we go. Considered Final Fantasy XIV for a community game. Final Fantasy XIV is one of those games that I've repeatedly debated downloading and getting into. I actually did download it at one point, but I didn't have anyone to play it with at the time, and I then realized it would be a pretty big time commitment when I had other things going on, but it does look fun. The issue with it is the same as my issue with every other MMO, is that it feels like if you jump into an MMO several years after it's been out, you're just constantly playing catch up, and you never really get to feel like you're like beat the game or winning the game, you know? It constantly feels like, oh man, I need to grind 10 hours to actually be able to play the game. Story's actually decent. Maybe I should download it. Who knows? What other, like... Let's see. OG Xbox best games. Best selling games? There was a game... Oh, dude, I'm getting, like, flashbacks. There was, like, a ninja game. What was it called? OG Xbox ninja game. There was, like, a little ninja game I remember playing. Oh, my God. What was it called? Was it Ninja? It wasn't Ninja Gaiden. Hang on. Mini Ninja? Wait, was it Mini Ninjas? Oh, it was Mini Ninjas. I remember Mini Ninjas. God, that was another game I liked. I'm nostalgia blasting myself right now. There's so many cool games though that I'm just realizing I forgot about completely. I wonder if I can, okay, let's try not dox ourselves, but I wonder if I can look up my like Xbox account and see if I can get into it. Let's see. Okay. My Microsoft account. Like, I want to see my achievements. Hey, Musa. How do I see my achievements? How much gamer score did I have? Is there like there used to be an Xbox.com, but it just now leads to Microsoft, annoyingly. Wait, my account? There's got to be a way. We've updated our... Fuck, I don't care. Cool, great, lovely. Play activity was Halo Infinite 3 years ago. I've not played an Xbox game since. The app? I don't have to download an app. Why is everything a fucking app nowadays? Controller not connected. View full profile. Oh, I think I'm already on the full profile. Do you enjoy any of the old Scooby-Doo games? I don't think I played any of the old Scooby-Doo games myself. Yeah, I'm in Microsoft's website, but I can't... I can see I had 35,000 gamer score, but I can't see where my achievements are. PC version of the app in the Windows Store. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Ugh. Well, the alternative is fucking opening up my Xbox. Which would be really funny. Let's see. Oh, there's apparently an external site I can use. Gotta love it when you can't use the actual Microsoft accounts and you have to use a fucking external account in order to view your own goddamn achievements. Thank you, Microsoft. I hate Windows apps. I don't like downloading Windows apps. They're always dog shit. They always suck. Annoying. Does Windows key plus G do anything? No. I think I uninstalled the game bar because it was annoying and fucking me up. That's annoying. I'd like to be able to see my achievements and tell you guys like what my highest gamer score achievements were. I think that'd be quite funny. So yeah, did you guys see Skype is like officially dead now? Like it's fucking gone dead. was the first online MMO game you played? I believe it was WoW. I think. Let's think. I played Cataclysm. No, I played Mists. No, I played Cata first, back in the day.
Panam 11 vibe, Panam 11 vibe, Panam 11 vibe, Panam 11 vibe, Panam 11 vibe.
Guys, Panam 11 vibe. Yo, Connor, thank you for the 7 months. No, thank you for the 10 months, dude. I appreciate it. We're trying to figure out how if I can find out all my gamer score and my achievements so I can go through it. I don't think there's any external tracker you can use that doesn't require you to sign in, which makes sense, I guess. Let's try this. Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry and Metal Gear are two of like the OG games that I've never played, which, you know, is sad. Okay, scan pending. I need to unlock 0 more achievements to reach 1%. Let's fucking go. Okay. Okay, I found a way. I found a way. Right. We can now go through all of my games. What do we want to sort by? Oh my god, I didn't realize I 100%ed Prototype 2. I did not realize that. Return to Castle Wolfenstein? I played Wolfenstein. I don't think I played Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Achievements by date. What's first? Okay. Achievement high to low. Achievement percentage high to low. Gamer score percentage high to low. Total percentage high to low. Let's do last played old to new. Last played on 18th of October 2008 was 2006 FIFA World Cup. Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer. Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. Tomb Raider Legend. Lego Star Wars 2. Madden NFL 06. I played Madden. Shrek the Third. Hey Nick, we're going through my old gamer score on Xbox from when I was a kid. Aragon. Still showing up as Prince of Persia. I'm a bit hesitant to show this because this is like my personal gaming account, which is linked to my personal email, and I'm scared that it will have like a pop-up of like, hey, here's your entire first name and last name. Sucks to be you, dickhead. Call of Duty 2, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Eats Showdown. I remember that. Operation Flashpoint, Dragon Rising, Dante's Inferno. Dude, I remember playing Dante's Inferno as a kid. My dad sat with me and played it, and then there was a moment, because this is 2010, so I'd been 9 years old. I remember I sat and played it, and my dad sat next to me and asked what I was playing, and at that moment when he sat down and played it with me, this giant woman with her titties out popped up. I'm not fucking joking you. Just no clothes, big ass woman, titties out for the entire world to see, and I had to sit next to my dad as a 9-year-old being like, I don't know what a woman is. I've never seen titties before in my life. Aragon was a game. I don't think I played it much. Simpsons game. I only got 40% of the gamer score. Oh, you can see your game. No, wait, that's the time last time played. Splinter Cell Conviction. Lord of the Rings Conquest. I remember that. Battlefield Bad Company 2. Worms. Crackdown 2. Crackdown is the game I was trying to think of the other day. You know when I said there was a game like similar to Prototype? Crackdown was what I was thinking of. Crackdown 2. Connect Sports, Halo 3 ODST. Viva Pinata, Trouble in Paradise. I love that game. Band of Bugs, Crisis 2, Forza 3, Skylanders, Saints Row 2. Saints Row 2 was amazing. Borderlands, Gears of War.
Talk about achievement. I am so bloody old, most of the game I played didn't have any.
Yo, Fury, thank you for the super chat, dude. I appreciate it. You played before achievements? Damn, Unk. Do you remember the dinosaurs? I mean, achievements were only really a thing when Xbox came out, right? Like Xbox and PlayStation 1. Saints Row the Third. GTA 4. Battlefield 3. Dead Rising. Dead Rising was amazing. Crysis 3, Mirror's Edge, Dead Rising 3, Black Flag. Dude, okay. The Iron Man game. I need to retry the Iron Man game at some time. That is one of those games that I never was able to beat as a kid, and I feel like now I am gamer-pilled enough that I could do it. Minecraft, Xbox 360 edition, I remember playing that with all my friends. Rise, Son of Rome, which I only played because it was like one of the 3 release titles for the Xbox One. Mortal Kombat. We're getting into like this is shit I played in 2014, 2015. Skate 3, 2015. Far Cry 4. FIFA 4. I played FIFA in 2015. Oh. Doritos Crash. I remember playing Doritos Crash Course. Dude. Doritos Crash Course, my beloved. That was like it was like a wipeout game. Where you would like basically it was like a wipeout game that you play with your friends using. Do you remember the little avatar, the little like Xbox avatars that you would get, where it was like you designed it after yourself? You'd use those and you'd run like an obstacle course with your friends. It was actually so peak. Mirror's Edge was amazing. Marble Blast Ultra, Destiny. I didn't realize I played Destiny. Titanfall, Kingdom for Keflings. I actually really liked. That was one of those like free Xbox games. Meet the Robinsons. Add it to the list of nostalgia. I probably should have a nostalgia game list going. Meet the Robinsons was also peak nostalgia gaming. Loved that fucking game. Spider-Man 3 was also really good. Terraria, I still play that today. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Saints Row 4, Battlefield 1. We're getting into modern games now. Dishonored, Skyrim, which I 100% need Skyrim. Holy shit. Modern Warfare 2, Cameo. I played Cameo after Skyrim. Dang. Cameo's also peak. I want to play that. Battle for Middle Earth 2, which, if you didn't know... Fury, think of the super chat, dude.
I remember playing Dishonored, and think it's not that long ago. It was bloody 2013. And
yeah.
Other games like that.
No, Dishonored was ages ago. It's just, it kind of blends into the old person knowledge of games. But yeah, thank you for the super chat. I love Dishonored. Fucking, I think I 100% need Dishonored. Battle for Middle-earth is like an RTS game that I didn't know it was an RTS game at the time, so I played it with a controller, and I would not wish that on anyone. Prototype. I 100% need Prototype 2, but only 45% need the first one. What the fuck? Fable 2, which I think I've played for like 3 hours maybe. Don't tell Bree. For Honor. King Kong. There's Prince of Persia. I played that in 2017. Band Hero. Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Bioshock. Yeah, so I last played the original Oblivion back in 2017. So it's been about eight years. Shadow of Mordor, Dishonored 2, Shadow of War, Special Edition. I 100% need dude, I 100% need both Special Edition and Normal Edition of Skyrim. I had a problem. Wild Hunt, Dying Light, Far Cry 3, Prototype 2. Okay. Yeah, the last game I properly played on console was Assassin's Creed Revelations. I was doing a run through to 100% every Assassin's Creed game, and I got up to Revelations. Fable 2, did you play as the boy or the girl? The boy, obviously. I'm a man. I play as men. I'm not one of those guys that plays as girls. I only play as men when I play games because I'm a strong masculine boy. Testosterone. Dude, this is cool. I haven't thought about a lot. Wait, I have no legendary achievements. I have 1,158 common, 388 uncommon, 308 rare, 33 ultra rare, 0 legendary. You always played as a girl? Well, Vtuber fan, you know. It'd be like that for you. I completed 7 games. I had 38,000 gamer score. No, 35. And I had almost 2,000 achievements. Damn, I played a lot of Xbox. Jesus Christ. I mean, it was like my okay, well, thank you for bonifying me after I said I was very masculine. I appreciate that. I should do a nostalgia week. I might do like a poll. I might do it on Twitter. You know what? That makes a good tweet. I might tweet that. Here we go. I feel like I'm either going to get a bunch of people being like, wow, you're calling the Xbox 360 era nostalgic, or I'm going to get a bunch of comments from 12-year-olds being like, damn, Unc, you played the original Xbox, do you remember the dinosaurs? I Calculator Fury, thank you for the super chat, Sid. I hope you have a good day. Where the fuck have I stumbled into? We're talking about, I found my old Xbox profile, so we've been digging through my old achievements and games to see what I played as a kid. It's been very funny, and now we're debating doing a nostalgia month of streaming where I go back and I stream a bunch of the old games I loved growing up. So now I'm tweeting, asking Twitter if they have any recommendations of old, like, Xbox 360 era games. I forgot to tweet that I was live. Oopsies. Whatever. Do I care? Not really. Hey, Rodosian, how you going, dude? Call it retro? I mean, it is basically retro at this point, right? Do you guys have any retro game suggestions for the 360? Dude, Gears of War was great. Yeah, I have Gears of War on here. World at War? Dude, World at War was great. Hey, Ichigo. I loved World at War Zombies. Jesus, I loved it. Halo Reach, COD World at War, the prototype games, Cameo, King Kong, Skyrim. Because Skyrim is like 14, 15 years old at this point. I think it's almost 15 years old. So, no, it's almost 14 years old. So, wait, okay. How long ago is retro? A retro is any game that released before 15 years. Does that mean Skyrim is almost retro? What? Oh no. Oh no. that would kill some people on Twitter. That would kill some old people. Some grandmas would have a heart attack. I've seen people say 2 console gen removed means retro. Well, how does that work for the Xbox though? Because the Xbox had a bunch of fucking bullshit in the middle, right? Xbox gens, right? Like you had the Xbox One, but then you had like the Series S, and then you had the Series X and shit. Is there a new... Wait, what is the most recent generation of Xbox? There's 360, then the One, then the Series X and S. Do we not have a 5th gen? When did 5th gen consoles come out? Because it's been about, like, the gap between the 3rd gen and the 4th gen was 3 years. No, I think PS5 is 4th gen, weirdly, isn't it? Is it not? Hang on. Well, I know that it's obviously the PS5, so there's 5 consoles before it, so technically it's the 5th gen. But don't they normally, like, match up Xbox to PlayStation console gens, right? So the PlayStation 1 matches with the original Xbox. The PlayStation... Doesn't the PlayStation 2 not count as a gen because it was kind of dog shit and nobody played it? Or am I going to get in trouble for that? I thought PlayStation 3 was like the big one that everybody loved. Oh god, I've angered the old people. I've angered the unks. The dinosaurs are stampeding. Everybody hide. Is PS... Oh, dang. Okay, well, I don't know my console history. Because, like, PS3 was the Xbox 360 matchup, right? Like, Xbox 360 came out 2005, 2006, and so did the PlayStation 3. Original Xbox came out in 2001, and PlayStation 2 came out in 2000. Oh, so yeah, I guess PlayStation 1 didn't really have an Xbox counterpart. But I think most people, when they say gens, run it by Xbox. So, like, they would consider first-gen PlayStation to be the PS2, Xbox 360 would be Gen 2, Xbox One would be Gen 3, Xbox X would be Gen 4. So I think we're still waiting for the 5th-gen game consoles, right? I thought PlayStation 3 was the most popular. I'm way out of date. I'm out of touch with the old people. I imagine there's going to be some new 5th-gen consoles, right? Because with the Nintendo Switch coming out... Wait. Apparently the 5th generation of consoles came out in 1995. What? Wait. Hang on. Wait, what the fuck is wait, huh? What has happened? Huh? What have you done? How have you done this? I genuinely did not know this could happen. What? Huh? They're not two separate models. They're linked together. I can only move them as a unit. What? Huh? This has literally never happened. What have you actually done? Help? Okay, hang on. If I... No, it zooms out and in. Oh my god, you can see the ribbon clipping through her. What? How have you managed this? This is some eldritch horror. Hang on, I need to try and fix this. Or, I mean, I could keep it, but it'll probably make my PC explode trying to run 2 models at once. How has this happened? Can we make it to 3? We're not making it to 3. It won't work. Like, the only thing I can think that happened is that maybe... Hang on, let me run back through the history. So we had the Goth model. The Goth model should have expired. It didn't. The only thing I can think of is that the non-Goth model got redeemed. Wait, no, nobody redeemed the non-Goth model. Wait. We haven't had a non... What? The skin of the first model isn't loaded? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, wait, what the fuck is going on? Why is the hair of the back model showing through the choker? What is... This is fucking cursed. This is some SCP bullshit. I have 2 rabbit girls inside of each other. Hey, that makes some good money. It's like it's loaded the 2 separate models as one model with all the layers and rigging and shit, and is now just trying to run it as if it's one contingent model. Where has her neck gone in the back? Do you see that? The neck of the one behind is gone. She's got no neck. Wait, what? Okay, she has thighs. This is some she's right behind me, isn't she? Ass comedy right here. What? How do I... Hang on. What the fuck is going on? Okay, yeah, her neck is gone. What happens if I hit... Wait, what happens if I hit, like, toggle keys and shit, though? I don't think the toggle keys are working. I think I'm probably gonna break something. Hang on. Give me a second. Oh god. Can I... I've never, in all the years of using this fucking model, or these models, I've never had this happen. I want to see what happens if I hit some of the hotkeys. And where's... Okay. You know, the hotkeys aren't working. The flat chest toggle is on, but I think that's just always on. Is that what's happened? Did activating the flat chest toggle bring out the second model? I accidentally went flat chest mode and the original Lopi came out. Look. I'm gonna get shouted at again for not using whatever it's fucking called, Sprout, but... Wait, look. Wait, what the fuck? The ponytail clips through the head of the one in the back. I genuinely have never seen this before. Can I... Is Bree streaming? Bree's the only person I know that... I've DM'd it to Bree. She's probably gonna yell at me, but... Yo, Oru, thank you for the sub. I am in fact a dork, but I'm DMing my VTubing rigger messiah, whatever she calls herself, the overworked VTuber rigger, to see if she knows what the fuck's going on. Do you reckon it'll fix itself, or... I could try and fix it. I'm just genuinely curious. I think I could fix it. A worst case scenario, I shut down VTube Studio and reopen it. I'm genuinely baffled as to what's happened. Because it's not like it's just two models loaded at once, because you can do that. You can have two models loaded at once, but it's that it's explicitly loaded both the layers separately to the point where I'm getting clipping and like... Hang on. What happens if I change model? I can try it. Let's try it. What do we think, chat? What kind of model are we going for? We could go Ulix, we could go Chibi, or we could go back to the original. Ulix? Okay, give me a second. Okay, no, I think we're okay. No, we're not okay. What the fuck? Huh? Why are they stacked on top of each other? Ulix, get your head out of her skirt. This is the wrong platform. What the fuck is going on? What is happening right now? Hang on. Oh no, what? I've made a kaiju. We have kaiju. Why is she riding it? What in the Monster Hunter is going on? What happens if I rotate? No, they both just rotate. I can't rotate them individually. Okay, hang on. What if I load my model? Let's go back to basics. I've made a terrible mistake. I have made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. What the fuck is going on? Help! I don't know what's happening. Oh God. Okay. What? It's. Fuck. What happens if I go into the... Wait, what if I go into the actual original Punkalofi model? Right, Warrior, thank you for the follow. Wait, which one is it? Fuck's sake. This one? This should fix it, right? Ah, wait, oh no. I'm blurry. Wait, it's loaded the exact same model twice. You can't really see it, but like, it's there. Look, you can see I've got like after images and shit. What the fuck? What is going on? How have I done this? I didn't even click anything. Can I load Neurosama? Sure, let's see what happens when I load Neurosama. Oh no. Oh God. Huh? This is some body horror. Why is Neuro doing fucking anime girl signs in the back? I'm trying to solve a body horror situation, Neuro. It is not the time. Figure out how to do this, but intentionally somebody can have good Rani the Witch effect. Oh God, I mean, wait, did the Ulix redeem go through? Hi, can you help? You're dead. I can't hear you. You're dead. I'm so sorry. Sorry, we're getting a call. Wait, can chat hear you? Can I just not hear you?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is happening?
You're still not using the fucking
No.
What's it called?
Oh God, there's two Ulixes on screen now. Fuck's sake. We don't need any more fucking anime girls on my screen. We're hitting maximum capacity.
Okay, do you have the big Punkalopi added as an item? Can you drag it?
I can drag both the models together.
Click on the spinning lock, the one that has the star showing up.
Current item 0 locked and 0 unlocked.
Okay. What the fuck?
I don't know what happened.
Because it looks like it's been added as an item, like somewhere between the layers, because it's showing up in the middle of all the models.
I know.
What?
No, it's like it's added all the layers at once and it's just treating them as one model. Because when I go to the fucking big one, it like clips through and shit. And give it a second. It needs to load a billion assets. Look, it's like it clips through and you can see like your neck is gone behind. And the hair clips through, and the hair clips through the top of your head, and I don't know what is going on.
What? How did you?
I don't know.
How did you do this?
I don't know. I've DM'd Bree.
I was also just DMing Bree, fair enough. But
I asked Bree,
is
and
she
Bree's reply, and I'll give you her amazing reply. So helpful. Okay, well, have it not do that, LMAO. I've never seen that before.
Close and reopen VTube Studio.
But then I lose it, and it's funny.
But you want to solve the issue?
I mean, there is too many fucking rabbits on my screen right now, to be fair.
There's 2 rabbits.
No, there's...
How
Well,
many?
you're still a rabbit inside.
Ulix's nuts has never and never will be a rabbit.
What, is it not your spirit animal? Sorry,
No,
Matt.
and also you need to
You sprout?
stop using normal like game capture
No, fuck
on
you.
VTube Studio.
No.
It'll be so much easier
No.
on your PC. You'll get better quality for your models.
No. Suck my
Why?
dick.
Why?
Don't tell me what to do.
But it's
You relinquished
just
all rights to these models once you gave them to me. You have fucking zero claim over what I do.
it's objectively worse.
Well, then it's, you know, sticking true to the fashion of your normal streams.
But that's
You okay? You got 2 brains on stream. You'd think
it's
you'd be able to
called
think.
Spout. Just use Spout. Please.
You're spouting some bullshit, that's for sure.
Okay, you're on your own. Goodbye.
Bye. Who even was that? So, how did we get here? This is the weirdest thing that has ever happened to me since I started using these models. I'm not gonna lie. Who was that? Chat, I'm so sorry. I don't know how that random stranger got in my stream. Hang on, I'm still in the fucking Discord call. There we go. Okay, so they're not... What if I close VTube Studio and it doesn't fix itself, though? It will. I think the moment you close VTube Studio, it resets, so... Okay, chat, do we say goodbye? Goodbye to the double bunny. It was fun while we had it. I genuinely don't know how I managed this. Like... Lock model dragging, lock all loaded items, locked all items. Okay, unlocked items. Locked all items. Okay, unlock items. Okay, can I... No, can't move it still. You load up the layer panel to show the layers you might be able to know what it's doing. I think it's loaded all the layers of... It's somehow got, I think, the pink, the bright pink one. I don't know what to call it. The original one. I think it's got it, like, locked in its memory as permanent layers. And so now every time I load a different model, it is loading it in as that. What do you do if it's still like this when you load VTube Studio? I think I just stay like this forever. I think this just becomes my streaming method. You probably... I could toggle off those layers. Okay. Do we shut down VTube Studio and reopen it and see if it fixes? It should fix it once I reset. But that means saying goodbye to this. And I have no idea how to recreate this. This is a one-time deal, chat. I have no idea how to get this again. I don't think we'll ever manage it. Considering I've been using these models for like a year at this point and it has only happened once. You say, wave goodbye, chat. Lopey just becomes your stand. Okay, ready? We're saying goodbye. Bye-bye. Okay. And where's VTube Studio? I will once again never install Sprout. I enjoy the fact that it makes all the VTubers that watch me mauled when I don't use the correct software for VTube Studio. Okay. Incoming triple OP. Oh my god, it just keeps stacking. Nah, we should be alright. Yeah, we're fine. Sorry, chat. The funny haha went away. We fixed it. Wahoo! Genuinely, I don't know how that happened. I have zero idea. But what are you guys saying? No, I said wave goodbye. I told you it was happening. You had all the time in the world to prepare. Okay? You feel like a unique selling point after stopping doing news. I want my unique selling point to be fucking body horror rabbits. Fucking no clip enabled rabbits. We had faith it would still be there. I don't know why. When you close VTube Studio, it resets everything. Like, yeah. If it did, it'd be really funny. But Also, I now need to manually switch back to now. Hit keys until it. What was I doing when it happened? Can we find the moment it happened? What was I doing? Flat chest. Shut up. No, that's me trying to fix it. Somebody just redeemed. I imagine there's going. Somebody just redeemed the goth model. Okay, hang on. Let's try. I'm gonna go back to the chibi model. Somebody redeem the goth model again. Because it happened when you redeemed the goth model. Okay. Oh. Is the goth redeem just not working anymore? Mods, refund Iridium. Hang on, let me exit out of the bot. I imagine what's happened is either there's like been some sort of queue in the bot for redeems or some weird wrong command linking, and it's basically queued up 2 model changes at once and one has gotten like stuck into the other. I think Gothalope is dead. I think she died in the tragic accident. F's in chat for her. Okay, let's try. Can I get around my own cooldowns? I should be able to, right? It's my stream. I should be able to redeem whatever I want. I cannot get around my own cooldowns. I'm yet to receive my refund. Hang on. Let's see. Where is... Oh, it's not even popping up on my queue. What? Oh, we can't refund it? I'm sorry, Radium. You've died to... You've sacrificed your points in the name of science, my man. I'm so sorry. F's in chat for Iridium's channel points. How... Iridium doesn't really redeem that many channel redeems, so I assume he's probably got a fair amount saved up. I'm sorry, bro. Hey, it was a worthy sacrifice to science. You have 11.3k? Clearly, you just need to watch more streams. I should be able to give out channel points to you, though. That should be a thing I can do. I could start a poll and then I could vote on the poll myself.
Bro, fuck you.
It wouldn't be a VTuber stream without some sort of scuff.
True.
And considering the rabbit involved, I'm not surprised that it was something strange. Keck.
Well, now I'm scared that my fucking model redeems are broken. Let me, do you know what? I'll do a model redeem myself to make sure it still works, because I have infinite points, so I can do it without fear. Is this gonna work? Yeah, okay. Oh fuck, God, jump scare. I think I've seen enough of this model for a lifetime. I want to lose all my points by betting on predictions and work them back over time. We don't really do predictions that often. I could do more predictions if you want. What is the chance of one bunny girl getting stuck inside another bunny girl in the next 20 minutes? Well, I wanted someone to do it because I wanted to see if it would work, but then I realized I can just do it with my infinite points, so... No one ever joins in on predictions. Well, that's because you guys all have the same opinion. Like, the prediction will be like, do we think Pen will beat this boss? And it'll be 90,000 points on no and 1 point on yes by someone who's just trying to game the system. So, you know, it's not surprising that the predictions don't go anywhere. Nobody wants to believe in me. Nobody wants to be nice to me and actually give me some ups and believe that I can do things and win and contribute to society effectively, you know? The tags for the stream is stuck in Bonnie Girl. Oh no, that's a different platform, my man. If you like that scuff, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, tickle that bell, donate to your local animal shelter, because God knows the bunnies need it. I scammed it out Dark Souls. In my defense, I didn't expect Oblivion to just drop immediately. You will be getting Dark Souls eventually, I just don't know when. Especially considering I'm playing Pokemon now. Doing Cobblemon, but... I need believers. I do. I have 0 believers. Actually, no. The issue is that all of my nicest chatters are in YouTube, right? Which means that when we do predictions on Twitch, none of the nice people get to vote because they're all on YouTube. And all of the assholes are on Twitch, which means when we do predictions, all the assholes vote. Clearly what I need to do is switch them around. Can you do predictions on YouTube? No. Nice, you mean liars? No. YouTube chat's always like, oh my god, hi Pen. Hi, how you doing? Or they like update me on their alpacas or their paint. Whereas Twitch chat's always like, damn, Pen, L, you suck. Eat shit, you cunt. Iridium, calm yourself. I'm sorry that we stole 2,000 points from you. I would give them back if I could. I could schedule like I could do like a little prediction and give you them, but I do not trust everyone else to not just immediate jump on it. We are the chat that always tells the truth, and they're the chat that always lies. Oh my god, that'd be a great stream dynamic. Streamers can't join predictions, dumbass. Well, clearly we just need to make the mods sacrifice their points. They don't need it. Well, wasn't the whole thing on also, I thanked Obito for the sub, didn't I? Thank you, Obito, for the sub. I think I did, but I may have forgotten. My brain's a little bit frazzled now. What? Why did you pin the message saying eat shit, you cunt? That's not a great vibe to give off to new people entering the stream. What if there's some new person popping along and they're like, oh my god, there's this VTuber I've never heard of before. Why don't I tune in and see what he's up to? And then they just hop in and the pinned message at the top of my chat is that. That's not very welcoming and accepting and open arms. Polities would not approve. What if they're American? Americans hate that word. They'll get shocked and they'll have a heart attack and die, and then I'll get accused of murder. And then I'll have to move country. And like, the only countries I can really move to is Australia or America, and I don't know which one of those is worse. UBC bunny girl with boy voice, they're leaving. That is true. It must be weird for people that hop into this stream for the first time and see Penumbra VT is the new top clipper at 6 views. Let's go! I did it. Get on my fucking level, nerds. You can't beat me. I'm the top clipper of my own channel. When did they add that? When was Clips leaderboard a thing? Oh, okay. Right, I'm gonna redeem it myself and see if it works the same. Where's the goth model? Here. Okay. Hello? Oh. We're fine. Okay. I have no idea what happened that one time. I have zero, genuinely zero earthly comprehension of how the fuck that happened. I don't know. Like, the only thing I can think of is that 2 redeems went off at once and it sort of like weirdly stacked in VTube Studio, but nobody redeemed the original Lopi model. Unless, was it stacked up in the queue? No. How the fuck did that happen? Are we sure Pinchibi is not embedded in the thighs? Was that just a trick to make me show you thighs? God damn it. Control yourself, chat. Down. I was hoping we would retain Scuff. We have not. Scuff is gone. It's okay. I could be a little fairy. Call me Brie at Cookie Box. Wait, can I draw like a... Oh. Wait, can I draw... Yeah, that's better. I think the ADHD is kicking in. I'm still kind of reeling over that. That was great. Also, looking at this model, the sheer amount of paper clips being used to keep shit together is kind of insane. What are these doing? I know they're meant to look like rabbit ears, but like, what are they actually contributing to the fit? And why do you have one? This is doing nothing. This is just going through the ear. You can't see my cursor, but like, it's just going through the ears, contributing nothing to the. And like, you have a hair scrunchie in, so clearly you own it like hair scrunchies, but she is Chuny. Also, like, wait. Why is your belt like that? Fucking tuck it in properly. Dress yourself properly, woman. And tie your tie. And maybe put on some more clothes. God. You know, that's what I was just thinking. The belt makes no fucking sense. Because normally you have the belt like that, and then at one end of the belt you have the clip and you slide it through. This is like... Wait, I can take the jacket off, can't I? We're going to once again go back into the manual hotkey. Wait, I probably shouldn't. I don't actually know what they're called. I don't want to fucking get anyone in trouble. Yeah, there's like a buckle in the middle, but then the strap comes off from the right. So what the fuck? And I can take the jacket off. Give me a minute. I can't remember what the hotkey is for it. Here. It is numpad 3. Okay. Here. What the fuck is going on? He's taking the jacket off a good idea. What's gonna happen? What are they gonna do? Ban me? I'm still better covered than 99% of VTubers out there. Is the strap folded over? What is going on here? Because there's a buckle there, but... Maybe? It's just folded and held by the loop? I'm confused. Girl does not even know how to put on a belt. Certified girl failure. Is there anything else going on with this fucking fit? Shoes. Can she tie her laces? Okay, that's unrealistic. She cannot tie her laces. We're in-depth analyzing the model now. The choker works, I think. I still don't know what this fucking paperclip is doing. But, hey. I guess you don't need to know. Oh. Sorry. I'm back. Hi. That's enough of the male gaze. It's a safety pin? What the fuck is a safety pin for? It's still not doing anything. It's not in her hair, it's in her ear. The fuck is it doing? Also, the only difference between a safety pin and a paperclip is imagination. Is being punk? Ken, down, lad. Down. Be careful. She's dead. That's necrophilia. You cannot ban Pen. I am immortal in this stream. It makes you feel safe. Is that an ear piercing? I thought safety pin was only for the beginning with an ear piercing though. Also, could you pierce bunny ears? Wouldn't that fuck you up? Like emotionally and physically? I would not trust her with a safety pin also, just FYI. Now, theoretically, chat, if I turned that entire saga into a short, how confused do you think the average short viewer would be? Bearing in mind, I've yet to make a short where I turn into the rabbit model, so they have no idea I have those models. On average, how confused do you think they'd be? I think it'd be very funny. I have to cut out the part where I doxed my friend, but you know. Resnick does try to ban me on the regular. To be fair to him, it is like the first thing he does whenever he pops into stream. So you can't really hold that against him. Oh no, she's debuted the models, but none of my community members, other than the people that show up to stream, have seen them. And like, relatively speaking, the vast majority of people that watch my channel watch shorts. So like, compared to the like stream viewers and Twitch viewers is very, very small proportion. So if I showed that, I think 90% of them would be very confused. It'd be very funny. She did never debut the chibi. That's true. She did die before that could happen. I'd say F's in chat, but F is meant to show respect, and God knows I don't respect her. Oh. Do it for the meme. I think more people will be mad but not knowing the safety pin. Listen, I'm just a little guy. I've never had to use a safety pin because I'm so strong that I'm always safe, alright? Look at my muscles. Look at my massive fucking pecs. You think this guy needs a safety pin? I am the safety pin. I am the safest pin around. I'm the safest... Oh, I'm the safety pen! Wait, isn't that like a name for an EpiPen? For like if you have an allergic reaction? No, apparently not. Wait, Noodler's safety pen. What the fuck? Don't say penis cringe. I don't know why I thought the safety pen would have a knife in it. I think my brain immediately went to like, it's meant to keep you safe and so you should have a knife in it and then you can have a pen that's a knife. Isn't there a thing called a pen knife? Is that a pen and a knife? Is that what it is? Oh. Why is it called a pen knife then? Wait, why do they call it a pen knife if it doesn't have a pen in it? Small folding knife. Today, pen knife is a common British term for both pocket knife. Used for thinning or pointing quills. Used to prepare them as dip pens. Oh. No, it's not because it's the size of the pen. It's because they were originally used to make quills. Hence penknife. There you go. I didn't know that. I always wondered what it'd be like to write with a quill. I feel like it'd be annoying. I can't even write properly with a pen, so a quill would be fucking impossible. I would never have good handwriting again. It is. Damn, Aiden, I didn't know you were that old. Do you remember the quills and parchments, my man? Do you know? Were you there 15 billion years ago when they were using owl feathers? We had a module on the Victorians? What? I feel like I'd like to try it. If for nothing else than the funny haha. In my current job, my handwriting is improved. Dude, I think about that regularly. I'm like, dude, I sound like XQC. Dude. I don't handwrite at all. I never actually sit down and write, like, handwriting. I only use typing. If I ever have to handwrite again, I am fucked. My handwriting is going to be incomprehensible. Buy a modern one, Amazon sells them. I'll put one on my throne, there we go. Make a good hand cam. Dude, I need... Every time I'm gonna get the hand cam, fuck it. Fuck it. I want to get the hand cam. And then I can do an unboxing stream, and I can do a card stream, and I can do other hand cammy activities. I don't know what other hand cammy things there are to do other than unboxings and cards. Scottish man flips you off hand cam stream. Oh, I could do a penmanship stream from pen. And you guys can see how horrible my handwriting is. I've used chalk and marker label channels and bars I've cut so people know what shit is. Oh. I write in cursive. Why? And there have been times when people couldn't read it because they weren't ever taught cursive. Why do you write in cursive? Nobody likes cursive. It's the least useful lesson they taught us in school ever. Manship with pen. Me? Yeah, I'm the manship. I got all the men inside me. Oh no. Makes me feel better than other people. Honestly, the only true reason. I'm getting hungry, dude. I didn't eat before I started recording the short, so I'm kind of just running on vibes. Why did you time out? Put lotion on hands, rub it in, soft music, candlelight. I think Ken was cooking, honestly. I'm untiming him out. Hey, can I do this? I can! Even with him being a mod, I can time him out. Get fucked. I think that removes his mod, but honestly, worth it. Should I make, can I make like a timeout Resnick redeem? Could I like have a bot automatically time him out on channel point redeem? Because that would be kind of funny. If you think about it. I'll make it like 10k points or something. These are interesting ideas we're having. They would have to automod him after. I could make it, you can set up delays and shit. Like I said, to time him out for 5 minutes and then after 5 minutes mod him. Wouldn't it have also deleted his messages? It did delete his messages. You can scroll up, they're not there anymore. Oh, a running score of how many times it's been used. Oh, like a scoreboard. Number of minutes since Resnick timeout. Oh god, well, hi. Only streamer can mod, so you have to manually mod him. Yeah, but I might be able to make it like auto mod from my account. Like I might be able to make it type a command in. Like there's some things in Stream Elements that does it where automatically after a command it makes me say something from my account because it has access. I could do that. Ooh, why did I just wink at you? Hey chat. Don't ooh. I am adorable. I'm an adorable little guy. Don't you fucking ooh me. Ooh me? Oshi VTuber ooh me? Don't you fucking... You're all getting sent to prison. None of you are getting into heaven. Pearly gates ain't opening for your ass. I'm moderately frightened. Good. Where's the keybind? I have a keybind. Where's the keybind? I don't remember what the red eyes keybind is on this thing. I think I disabled it. Hold on. I can make this scarier. We can go even further beyond. None of these hotkeys are named. Why? Why? It's not working. It's not working. Guys, my hotkeys aren't working. It's so over. Oh wait, that's because this is key combo. Oh. How do I unbind something? Ah, like that. Okay, so now I do this. Man figures out how to VTube after doing it for however many years. Too many years. There we go. Better. You're all going to hell. All of you. You're all going to hell. You can't scare me. Oh, I wanted to zoom it in so it was just the eye. Hey, Merlino. Look at my little fucking face. I did not know I could pout. Turns out I don't know how to pout. Oh, goodbye. Here we go. We're about normal size again. You get those emotes out of my chat, Aiden. You know we do not respect her. We can talk about Ulix. We can talk about Lopi. We cannot talk about the unnamed one. She who shall not be named shall remain unnamed. Get her out of here. The unrecognized one. Do not wee at me or woo at me. Thank you for the hydrate. And I like big oily men. Thank you for the follow. Based taste, my man. I'm drinking my caffeine. I'm drinking my gamer shops. Also, hi, Keith. The unseen one. The unwashed menace. That's what her official title is, by the way. The unwashed menace. If you ever want to have a title for her. It's Connie. There could be multiple unwashed menaces. This is VTubing. Nobody fucking washes, do they? Nobody has any sort of bathing implements in their house. You're aware of this as much as I am. Oh my god. You gonna go get dinner, enjoy your day? Well, one of those is true. You're probably gonna get your dinner. I don't know about enjoying your day, but... Ugh. Ugh. Stretch. I have bathing implements, but that's because I'm like a half VTuber, you know? Dude, I'm hungry. What do I have for dinner, chat? Do I have another sad boy dinner? I've been having sad boy dinners the last like 3 weeks because I want to clear out my freezer before I go away to Offkai because I'm going to be away for like 2 weeks. And I don't want to have to pay to run my freezer that whole time. But my sad boy dinner is like chicken tenders and chips. And I've had that like 3 days in a row. It's probably not healthy. And then before that, it was 2 frozen pizzas. I could have fish fingers instead. You know, switch things up. Be a little bit funny, haha. Waiting for eating Mike Tyson's ass to come into your Twitch chat. I think he's more of a HoloLive fan than a me fan. Unfortunately. I've yet to figure out how to appeal to the Mike Tyson demographic. I'm working on it. You know, I'm trying to get there as good as I can. I'm grinding my way there, but... Does the freezer cost much to run if you're not opening it? I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to cut down on electricity because I have a very deep fear that the electricity mafia is going to rock up at my door in a couple of days and break my kneecaps. Because I've been paying consistently less money per month than I need to keep up with my electricity bills, but they have yet to charge me. You know how I moved into this apartment like, what, 6 months ago? I've yet to be charged an electricity bill. They have not charged me one power bill since I moved in. Which, on one hand, W. On another hand, uh-oh. I pay direct debit into my account, so it's not like I'm not putting money in. Like, there's money there. I just live in fear that it is not going to be enough to make up for the amount I'm charged, which means that they're going to eventually realize, oh yeah, we should bill this bitch, and it's going to be like a year's worth of billing in one bill. So, yeah. Oofy, ouchie. What, whoa. They only send a bill every 6 months. See, that's what I was thinking, because in my previous place, they sent a bill every month. I'm thinking they might send a bill every 6 months, but the issue is that they're not tracking... I have a smart meter, but they're not tracking my power usage. So they have no idea how much power I'm using. So I'm worried that they're going to be like, oh yeah, by the way, you owe $2,000. And I'm going to be like, first of all, that's weird, because we're in the UK, we pay in pounds, but... oh, yikes. Was it included in the lease? No, the power you sort out on your own. The power is very much... I don't know how it is in like other countries, but power is very much you can pick your provider and just go with whoever, and you set up your own direct debit and everything. You don't... It doesn't work through your landlord, really. Well, we would... No. Should I be adding wee-woo as a banned term in my chat? Is that what we need to do? I don't want to be the bad guy here. I don't want to be that guy. But I'll do it. If I have to. I'm joking. It's fine. Don't fucking you start Twitch chat. Alright, well, y'all are just... Have you checked the company's app? Yeah, I tried, and it says I have a smart meter, and then they don't actually give me any readings. So I'm like, eh. You can't ban SpongeBob references, the foundation of all modern culture. Stop fucking wee-wooing at me. You're in the wrong stream. She has a waiting room up. Go fucking wee-woo in there. Wait, does she still have that up? Has she fixed it yet? Hang on. I was going to tell her, and then I thought it'd be funnier if it stayed up and she didn't realize. She has not, in fact, fixed it. It is still up. Guy, wait. Okay. Hang on. Here. Where? Look. Guys, don't worry, she's gonna turn up eventually, right? She'll be here. She wouldn't abandon us again. Guys, she's only 8 hours late. I still believe, chat. One waiting, I am the most loyal. If Enya Igni says no fans, I am dead. I genuinely, I saw that and I was like, oh, I should probably tell her, like, hey, by the way, there's a waiting room up that you're not appearing at. And I was like, no, I'll let her just sit. Why did chat disconnect? Excuse me? Is she watching the fucking stream? I saw it. There's an imposter among us. Chat. She could be any one of us. She could be you. She could be me. She could even be... I'm gonna get a very angry DM in a second. Never mind. She sent me a emoji of Teto smoking a blunt. As per usual. Fucking hell. Well, hey. There's now permanent evidence that she was... Actually, she's been longer than 8 hours late for her stream. Wasn't she like a day late once? That's my fucking streamer. Anyway. I'm very hungry. I'm gonna go have sad boy dinner. Thank you guys for witnessing that with me and bearing with me through all the hard times and the trying times and the horrific bunny transformations that we all went through together. Raid Bree. Oh, is Bree live? Can I go bitch at her for being absolutely zero fucking help? She just went live? Where is she? Yo!
Pen, take this and buy one of those things you plug into a power socket that tells you how much power a thing is using.
Aaron, thank you for the biddies. I actually have debated doing that for my PC to see how much power my PC is burning, but I could do it for my freezer as well. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the biddies. I appreciate it. Where's my... Why is Liberal Crime Squad on my autoplay after... I was just listening to Sonic the Hedgehog lo-fi beats and it's now auto-playing into Liberal Crime Squad. What? YouTube. Why? Oh, I had a poll. Yeah, wait, what happened to the poll? Oh, the Nintendo DS won the poll. Holy shit. Where's Bree? She's playing Expedition 33 again. Is she live on Twitch as well? She multi-streams, right? I can dump both of you fuckers onto her. You're going from one horribly mortifying anime bunny girl into another horrifically mortifying bunny thing. Okay. I see you in there, Iradium. I see you, you fucking traitor. You fucking traitor. In the Briet Cookie Box chat. Fucking, I can't trust anyone nowadays. I've got bunnies watching me. I've got people in the bunny chats. What does a man have to do? Well, let's get this raid going. Briet Cookie Box. There we go. And chat, you can also go over and say hi to Brie. That way I only have to go into one stream and I don't miss someone. W. She's not there yet, so I don't even have to say bye in chat. I can just glare at her in anger. Okay, I'm gonna go get my dinner. It'll be more sad boy dinner. I'll be having fish fingers and chips with tomato sauce because I am a child. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your night, with the exception of a specific few people. You know who you are. And I'll catch you all Tuesday for either Schedule 1 or I might be playing Cobblemon on that Vtuber server with like Siren's Vtuber server with people. Do not say Musa. It's the worst thing anybody's ever said to me. Crush your own balls. Do it. I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.